Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. What would dinner be like in a post-apocalyptic world? Visitors to Attleboro High School had a chance to find out last week as they hosted a dystopian dinner. The dinner was the final event of this year's Big Read, with the book being the post-apocalyptic novel Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. We spoke with the organizers to learn more.
My name is Rusty Darkani. I'm co-chair of the Attleboro 1 ABC Big Read program this year. We're at the cafe at the Attleboro High School, and about to be served a meal prepared by the culinary arts students. This dystopian dinner, end of the world dinner, is the conclusion of the 2-month NEA Big Read program in Attleboro. And same thing as we did last year, we ended it with a meal. What we try to do is to imitate what life would have been 20 years after the disaster that killed 99% of the people on Earth, and those that survived managed to do it in many different ways, and often they did get together and have something to eat. So we had to make sure that the food we were getting was not something that wouldn't be available in Attleboro at this time of year. The students have been very creative, and the chefs, in compiling a meal here that has a lot of very interesting things. When we sat down with the chefs to discuss the menu, we talked about, well, there can't be anything exotic here because no planes are flying, no ships are plying the ocean, no trucks are traveling, so there's not going to be any bananas in this meal. It's not going to be anything exotic that we wouldn't have. There won't be any coffee because we would have used up in 20 years, I presume, all the coffee that we had stored in the country and in the supermarkets. So there's some things on it. There's some very interesting salad. There's a seaweed salad. We couldn't do anything that was baked because there was no electricity for an oven. There was some talk about having ice cream, and we said, well, we can't really do that. It's October. We don't have any ice. There's no way to keep it cold. This meal would normally, I think, be by candlelight or firelight because there would be no electricity, no cell phones, no internet, no anything, no gasoline. Nothing was moving. It's going to be a great and very delicious meal, I'm sure. I think everything that leads up to the dinner is very interesting. It's always nice to sit down with interested people and like-minded people who have read the book, and to conclude 2 months of a great deal of activity with a nice communal meal. We were very, very lucky to have the author of Station 11, the Big Read book this year, Emily St. John Mandel, come to one of the schools and give us do a great interview. It was very interesting. We had tours of the Sun Chronicle just recently because newspapers were a big thing. We had a Shakespearean cocktail party because Shakespeare was also a big theme. There were many, many book discussions all around the city and various themes, and also panel discussions on the important issues that were discussed in Miss Mandel's book.
That's it for today's update. You can watch all of our content in high definition by visiting our website, DoubleACS.com, by downloading the DoubleACS mobile app, or visiting the DoubleACS Roku channel. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.